Alright guys, what it do? It's your boy X coming to you guys with another video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how the SEC pretty much just confirmed to us how AMC is going to get squeezed. Or in their situation, not squeezed, right? So, let's go over this information that we got so much to break down. Alright guys, so if you appreciate the content, all I ask you guys to do is just consider subscribing to my page, and most definitely, if anything else, just like the video. Alright, so let's get into the nitty gritty. Alright, we talking about the SEC. As you all know, they came out with a report as to what happened earlier this year in January with the GameStop and the release, taking away the buy button. Now, in their report, they pretty much say GameStop was not short squeeze. They acknowledged the dark pools. They acknowledged a lot and said a lot, but overall it was just like it wasn't a short squeeze. What actually caused GameStop to pop had nothing to do with a short squeeze. The chances of a short squeeze were microscopic. They really played it down, right? But as you and I both know, we saw in January, it blew up to no proportion. GameStop blew up so hard that they had to do so much to stop it. But let them tell it wasn't a short squeeze. Yeah, alright. So if you're actually looking into the information around AMC, GameStop, BlackBerry, and all these meme stocks as they call them, right? If you really look into these stocks and you're actually following on what's happening, you will see a completely different story from our side of the spectrum. Because on their side, let them tell it nothing's going on. There's no short squeeze, there's no potential. But then you see it from our side of the spectrum. You see Ken Griffin is lying, literally just lying. You can see pictures of Ken Griffin just looking at he's aging at a rapid pace because he looked mad stressed out. You can see that the apes went and planted a whole statue of an ape at Wall Street where the little bull is at, with just bananas all at his feet. You can see people that are paying blimps and things to buy this to let the world know that Ken Griffin lied. We can see the volume of the shares are not what they say they are because the dark pool is just trading large amounts. We can see all this. Us as the retail, we're digging into everything that we possibly can dig into to scrape up as much information to give out to the people. We see this. And if you're really following on, you can see so much information, especially on Reddit, YouTube, Twitter. There's so much information out there to absorb and make your best judgment. Because at the end of the day, that's what you should do if you plan on investing into these speculative stocks. Do your best judgment. But from our side of the book, we see the corruption. We see everything that is happening. But on the SEC side, the people who are supposed to be the enforcement, let them tell it nothing is wrong. But as I say again, if you really dive into this document, what can we really take away from this document? They say they acknowledge the short interest and they acknowledge the dark pool and all this jazz. But my part that I want to key in to where the SEC really just pretty much tell us how GameStop and AMC price just so happened to jump, even though it wasn't a squeeze, right? They're pretty much saying we're hodling the stock, which means we're just holding on to the stock. And due to us just holding the stock, it's causing the price to jump, right? That's what he said in that document. So if you really listen to what he's saying, hey, it wasn't a short squeeze. Just the mere fact that you guys bought and held the stock is what caused the stocks to rise. There was no potential short squeeze. There was just you guys holding said stock. So I'm not the smartest guy out there by no means, right? But I can understand basic sentences and basic hey, here's this information. Try to dissect it. I ain't saying I'm a scholar out here, but I can do a little dissecting. And based on what he said, right? Just holding caused the stock to rise in price. Not the short squeeze, not the dark pool, nothing of the sort. Just you guys holding. So let me tell it what is short no short interest, whether it's the dark pool, whether it's they're hiding shares, whatever they want to do, based off what the SEC say and the information that we as retailers are holding. Because on the outside, like I said, we see the lies, we see the corruption, and we see the shares not matching up. We see the short interest. So that's why we think as retail investors that it's going to go up in value, right? But let's just say we're wrong. No, it's a possibility, right? Don't. But let's say we're wrong. Even if we just hold the stock, let the SEC sell it, the stock price should still go up in value, right? That's what he's telling us. But let's dig a little farther. If you, like I said, if you really following these trends, you get so much information for you to digest. And think about 3-4 days ago, I ran across, it was a guy who posted on Twitter where everybody know the stock market goes through cycles, right? Cycle. Maybe this time the business sector popping. Maybe next time the energy sector popping, right? We go through cycles in the stock market. So with the information, he went back in AMC and he checked the chart from, I think it was like June or April to June. And then he's looking at the chart from June until present. And I'm going to post this picture, right? It's a very interesting picture because I went back and looked at it, and yes, the graphs are lining up. And they was just pretty much the idea that people were trying to push out there was we go through cycles. And now we're coming right back around to the cycle where the price should get pushed off. Whether it's through short interest, the dark pools, whether it's through King Griffin lying, whether it's through the corruption, or whether it's through let the SEC tell it, just us holding the stock. But either way, it's coming back around to the point where the price should jump. Now, I'm not telling you to throw your life savings in it. I'm not. But all I'm saying is there's a possibility. And truthfully, I believe in it. I like the everything about it. I like the stopping the corruption. I like giving the people a voice. I like that. Know what I'm saying? I want to sticking to them, the market makers. I don't think Citadel should be a market maker. That's just my philosophy. So when I look at this information, I like it, and therefore I'm willing to invest my money in. And I put my money where my mouth is because I have like 918 shares of AMC. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I show receipts, so boom. So I just wanted to get this information out there. Like I said, my channel don't get a lot of views, whatever the case may be. But if you just happen to come across the video, like I said, go ahead, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. But whether we're right about the short interest, the dark pool, the corruption, which we know we are, but let's just say the SEC is correct. They gave us the formula to still make this stock rise in price, which and still will help us win. And that would be to hold. It's just that simple, people. Buy and hold. So, like I said, if you believe in the cause, do your own research. Like I said, it's not financial advice. Please do your own research. If you believe in the cause, you understand what's happening, and you dug deep and you say, okay, this is what happened. I believe in this also. Consider investing. If you don't, hey, watch it unfold. This is history in the making. But that's all I have to say on the matter. This is your boy Exit, and I'm out.